Hi everybody, good morning. We are at the Des Moines Children's Museum this morning and I am with the co-founders, Julie Burnett and Laura Johnson. So we're going to talk about all things Des Moines Children's Museum. But first, as you guys are tuning in, don't forget if you comment or ask a question, you'll be entered in to win a punch card for five punches?
Five visits.
5 visits to the Des Moines Children's Museum, which is perfect for fall and winter rolling around. So let's get started. So you guys want to introduce yourselves and explain how the Des Moines Children's Museum came about?
I'm Laura Johnson.
I'm Julie Burnett.
And we got the Children's Museum started because there wasn't a Children's Museum in Des Moines. We thought that was so weird that a city this big, it was 2 hours from the closest one, and we were out to pizza one day and Julie said, "Do you want to start a children's museum with me?" And I was like, "Okay, let's do it."
That was it.
Yeah, we weren't really good friends quite yet, so it was a little uncomfortable the next day when Laura said, "Maybe we should hang out a little bit before we start this." And I was like, "Oh no, now she's going to back out on me." But we both have a love affair with children's museums. We love going to them because they are relaxing for parents and they're also educational for kids.
So why does Des Moines need one? So what makes a difference between like a science center or like the historical museum? Like what makes it different than those type of things?
So we love this question because this is a question that we get all the time. And the biggest thing is children's museums are for those young children. Okay, they're going to be the kids that are like that 0 to 5 age is our primary audience. Yes, we expand and it's supposed to be great for all the family members, but it's also going to be very broad. It's not just going to be science, it's not just going to be math. That doesn't mean it doesn't happen here, because it does. But it's going to be sit there and talk about like dramatic play. It's about brain building with interacting with other people and building those core life skills.
Awesome.
I would say our goal always is to create a place that kids can be free to just explore, and I feel like that's a thing that you don't get a lot with the little kids, especially the toddlers that put everything in their mouth and try to climb on things and aren't very good at walking. And so our goal is to make a place where the parents, because it's also for the parents, we want them to have bonding experiences and chances to relax. So our goal is that parents can come here and not have to say no a lot. But that everything here is, it's okay to touch it and it's okay to climb on it. We try to design things in a way that the things that would make the parents have to say no just aren't here.
If something was to break, that would be, we pull it from the floor. There's no like in trouble. It's okay, we didn't design that well enough and we need to go back to the drawing board in that way. And we're constantly looking at our exhibits that way. Like, okay, if I was 3 years old, how would I interact with this? If I was 5, would I want to climb up there and jump? Oh yeah. And then it's like, okay, how can we make it strong enough if we want them to be able to do that?
Perfect. So besides just the museum, you guys also offer like programming and special events and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So like talk about, cause like you do like weekly programming, and so what are some things that consist of that?
We have a great programming committee, and we're only 2 years old, so it's just going to keep getting better. 2 weekends ago we had a big Touch a Shark event, which was amazing, and I'm sure we're going to have another one next year that's going to be even better. We just had an event for like adults only that was trivia night, but then we also have like themes. So like right now we have a mini school, so they can come in and they work on writing their names and pretend they're the teacher and stuff. Other times we'll do things that are like Dinosaur Week, or we have cars all of a sudden and it's all about cars and it's painting with the car wheels. So we try to change it up all the time, and we always try to make sure that it's something that our prime audience, those toddlers, are going to be in love with and obsessed with.
And we also do the first Wednesday of every month. We have Bruce Day comes in and does live music. It's at I want to say 10:15 or 10:30 in the morning, the first Wednesday of the month, and he brings his guitar and the kids sing dance, and it's a lot of fun.
It's so much fun.
We also have coming up, I wish I knew the date off the top of my head.
February 22nd, we have the Giggle Gala coming up, which is going to be our big fundraiser. That's next year, 2020, but we've already started selling tickets. It's always exciting when we sell tickets, and we've already seen quite a few sales in this first day that has been up and running. And that's going to have a comedian, it's going to have live music, we're going to have food and drinks and stuff, and it's just a good time for parents and caregivers and people who are passionate about all those children in their life to come out and support the Children's Museum.
Right. Yeah, we also have coming up, and this was what I didn't know the date. I haven't sorry, but we have an author coming up with her new book, and she's going to do. There's one that's during the
October
week.
2nd, I believe.
Yeah, that's going to be a daytime where she'll read the story.
Oh, that's fun.
And then we'll also have a PJ story
A
time.
PJ story
that's
time.
really
Those are
fun.
both on our Facebook event pages
Awesome,
right now.
awesome.
Oh, and we have this amazing program that I have to put out a plug because it's so near and dear to my heart. I think it's so important for parents to find their tribe and their core group of people and stuff. And it's so hard once you have kids to actually get out and about. We have something called Museum Babies. It's Wednesday mornings. It's from 9 to 9:30 before the museum opens. It's free for the adults. It's free for the infants because that's always true. But then if those infants have older siblings, they come in for free too, and they get to stay the rest of the whole day as long as they want. It's primarily the idea is you're coming in and you know that every single person that's coming to this Museum Babies is also interested in making friends or like connecting with other people or commiserating about the fact of parenthood is amazing but also hard work.
Right. So what are the future plans? Like, so if you come into the museum, you'll see that some portions of it are blocked off because there's big ideas happening. So can you give us an idea of like what is happening behind the scenes?
I'm gonna let Laura take this one first.
Okay. So the next, like what we're working on right now is a fire department exhibit. So we'll have a little fire truck and a house that's on fire, not actually on fire, obviously, but like LED flashing lights on fire, that the kids could put out the fires and, wear the fire coats and drive the fire truck.
And boots.
And boots, yeah, with fire pole. So that's the next thing where we don't have an opening date yet, but I'm sure we'll do some kind of big announcement once we do and
Once we get a little closer.
party. After that, we'll be adding a bigger construction site. Right now we have a couple little workbenches and tools, and we're going to expand that quite a bit. After that, we'll have a light.
And some of these might not
light
be.
exhibit.
It matters kind of how fast we get things demoed and actually, that actually works really well because we don't like putting things on the floor until we tested it out with all of our little kid testers, So like with the light exhibit, we're gonna have where you can paint on the wall with photoluminescent paper, and there'll be LED lights or flashlights and stuff. So and the whole light exhibit's kind of gonna explode too. It'll be very hot.
Cool.
No, not explode.
like pretend to explode.
No, I'm just like it's gonna be amazing. And, like, I'm super excited because I think it's a lot of fun what we have right now with our giant light parade, and we have a light table, but it's gonna be even more amazing.
Right. Yeah. So, what are the hours and prices for people who have not been in here and are looking forward to being here?
It's $4.50 for ages 1 to 10. The grown-ups and babies with those kids come in for free, and we love it when we see like a couple parents will come in and they switch off, and one will go shop for a bit, and then they
Get
swap.
pedicures,
Smart.
everything.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
so we intend to keep it,
Yes.
the adults coming in free for a long time because it works so well in the mall. And then right now we're open 9 to 12:30 Monday and Tuesday.
And Thursday. 9:30 to 12:30. I always think of it as Monday through Thursday, 9:30 to 12:30, and then I think Wednesday is like we just get to stay open really long to 7:30. So it's still open at 9:30. We just get the extended hours on Wednesday till 7:30, and then Saturdays we're open 10 to 5. And then what's really exciting is we're so close to being able to open even more. So soon, very soon, we will have hours that expand on Monday through Thursday, and then we're working on the Fridays, and we definitely want to be adding back those Sundays.
Perfect.
Yeah, we have as many hours as we could with volunteer power, so now we're working on getting a couple more people hired so that we can expand those hours, because we don't want to do that before we're 100% sure we're going to have people here every day.
So, volunteers that you mentioned, what are some ways that parents or anybody can help with the museum, with it growing or manpower or however? How can people help?
So the easiest way is you can go onto our Facebook page or onto our website, and they can actually sign up for volunteer hours where you show up. You don't need any skill or anything. You just show up and we'll train you, and you get to interact with the different exhibits and the kids, and you get to meet some new people. I keep making friends from volunteers, which is lovely for me because I'm like, hey, I like friends.
And volunteers get to bring their kids for free. So if you're coming to volunteer for a couple hours in the morning, your preschooler can come in and just play while you volunteer.
Yeah, and you get to sit down and play with your kid too. Like we would never be like, no, you must stand here. But then if you have like a special skill, like you love hammering things and cutting wood, or you like to sew, or you want to do like little like Pinterest kind of things, and you're like, I want that, like you should definitely contact us because as we're growing and stuff, we're always looking to see that if there's a person who has a passion and they say we want to do this. In general, that's how a lot of our stuff does start, where someone says I want to come and play music once a month, and we're like, thank you very much, Bruce, you're amazing. Like, yes, we will do that, you know. And even just our Giggle Gala, like, why did it start? Because we had a father that said, I do stand-up comedy and I want to do that. So that's Josh Olton with the Trophy Husband. So it's just one of those things that if you have that kind of thing. Now, the easiest way that you can volunteer in a way is to write a check, or if you're like, I don't have checkbooks anymore because I know we don't usually have that, it's very easy on our website. You can always hit the donate button. That's fine. We are doing this Growth Spurt project because we didn't get a much larger space, and wood is expensive.
Yeah.
And all donations are going right now to new exhibits, and we're also trying to do some renovations in our party room so that we can, you know, we last winter we had trouble meeting the demand for birthday parties just because we only had so much space. So we'd like to, you know, make that better for this year.
And then also purchasing tickets for the Giggle Gala, right?
Yes,
Because all of that is going to the Des Moines Children's
Yes.
Museum or sponsoring, buying tables.
Oh yeah, we have we have a sponsorship menu on our website, but it's also, I think it should be on our Facebook. If not, I'll put it on there. But we're really trying to get as many people involved in this because we're so new and it's such a passion project for so many people. So there's different levels of sponsorship that you can definitely find one that works for you. And if you're like, those don't work for me, but I want us to still be sponsored, then we have that contact information. You can say, hey, this is what I want.
Anything else you guys want to add while we're alive with the world? With Des Moines parents. Anything else? I see people are commenting, so if you guys are asking questions, we will go back through and comment. One of the three of us will comment and answer your questions in the thread. But thank you for tuning in and commenting and asking questions and watching us.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, no problem. So it's a rainy day today, so if you guys are at home, come out to the Des Moines Children's Museum. Thanks, you guys.
Bye.